Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Simulation Fallen Nation and welcome to another first look. Today, something crept along my download feed which I thought I couldn't really pass up. We are on Great Western and boy oh boy, this looks like a huge map. I have yet to look at it in any way, so this is going to be a first look for you and myself. But it is massive. This is a 4K map. It is absolutely huge, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what it looks like. Actually, gone are a lot of the dead straight fields that we might become used to with these larger maps. But ultimately, I think it's going to be very interesting to have a look at. So what we're going to do, we're on our yard. We're going to have a bit of a cruise around the yard here quickly, see what we've got. It's nice and open. Crucially, there's a few monstrously big sheds in here as well. Some nice big headers over there, I see, which we'll get to look at in a second. First thing first, what's in here? It's a nice stick barn, really, and monstrous bednar cultivator. Look at how expansive this is. It's just huge. Now, I know that straight off the hop, a lot of people might not be into American-style maps, which is great, but hey, there's a lot of North American-based players out there who will absolutely love this. So I am more than willing to give it a good run-through, see what we've got here. Two tractors straight off the hop, though. We've got our 7310R and the Challenger as well. And I hear water somewhere. Where's that? Down here? I hear it, I don't see it, that's weird. Is it over here? What's nice is though it's not deadpan flat either. As you can see, even around the yard there's some undulating hills here, which is always cool. Now, guess which combine we're going to have? We have got the large John Deere header and also the corn header, which is pretty cool. It's all set up here. You get all the equipment you'd need really straight off the hop. And there is our 7 Series, S790 right there. A beastly combine. Plenty of grain silos in which to work with. We've got a Wilson trailer, and we've got our truck to pull it, which is cool. So immediately you can get straight on with some harvest. A nice little fuel station, a couple of silos. That's a nice old looking seed silo. Actually, that one is that fertilizer, I hope. Yeah, it looks like it. That's pretty cool. I kind of like it. I like how it's all spread out and how it's quite a big setup there. I think that's pretty cool. Ooh, what have we got in here? This looks like it's our horse area. That's nice and cool. Plenty of opportunities to get some stallions in there. Well, another little shed, a good shed to use for stacking hay into, I would suggest. But then just look at the size of some of these fields. Just can't see the end of them. So big, a huge opportunity for some silage there, monstrous silos. Got some hens in here as well, that's pretty cool, and then another nice big looking cattle barn as well there. So you've got everything you need in this main yard there. It is big, but it also means that there's plenty of opportunity. If you want to add a whole load more storage in there, you can do that without problems. We've got another John Deere here as well. This looks like we've got another 7 or a 6R. That's a 6250R. Nice. Nice big drill there. That's a Stara drill. Let's get started. I love how small that mower is. That's adorable. And yeah, here we go. So what we're going to do, I want to pick up a truck or something, I think. I want to have me a drive. There's a pickup truck over there. We'll start in that guy. I have a drive around here. Now, there are plenty of areas for us to go to. As you can see, a lot of the main sell points are kind of dotted around the perimeter of the map, which is fine. And we can definitely go over there and have a bit of a look. So, what I think we'll do... we're pointing south, so we're going to head south. I think that makes sense. We're going to stay out of cab for this, purely so we can get as much of a look around as possible. No, I don't want to go. I want to go this way. But yeah, you could set yourself away in here. This would be a fantastic multiplayer map, I think. There's so many different options here. There we go. So many big fields to work on. You could really crack on. The big bud could come straight into this and would fit right at home. A lot of grass here. You'll be on for weeks with that little mower. Nice to see there's little bits of detail where possible, like the power lines dotting around the map there. It looks like there's an antenna over there. cell phone mast, and let's see, let's go down this line here. So they're bringing up around 4K map there, but you can see it's fairly well optimized. I'm getting around 60 FPS here, which is good. Makes it nice and functional. First field we come to is field 12, which is fairly large. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just like the way that it is so huge, but in theory the fields don't have to be necessarily square, although they look like they are in this instance. That might well be for hard work to get kicked in, but look, you've got some rolling hills over there. Or if you buy these fields as well, all of this grassland you could bale up as well. You're really never going to have any excuse for running out. We're going to head down here as well. Massive field of corn there, field 10, huge. Oh, there's the track. And down we come to our BGA. I would think if I ever did anything on here, there would be a lot of John Deere articulated machines on here. Potentially a big bud as well. But yeah, I like the fact that, I just like how it's all set up here actually. And that's the biogas, and we've got the store down here, I do believe. And another barn to boot. Get out of here, birds. It looks like it's a cattle shed, maybe? Maybe the animal store? Let's have a look. If I come over here. There's nothing there. I was expecting maybe a trigger of some sort. Patterson Stockyard, so there must be a trigger around here somewhere. I don't seem to be able to find it on first look. They almost look a little bit run down, like it was a long time since anything was sold from here. Interesting. I don't know where I'm supposed to go for that, but it doesn't want to let me in. Now, if I continue down here, where does this take me to? Oh, we have got a road along the bottom end here. Oh, and this road goes all the way around the perimeter, I think. That's pretty cool. Let's take it. So you could quite easily set up a nice courseplay route, roll all the way around the edge of this field here, and that would, let's say if you were working in field 16, it would be able to kind of run all the way around here and service all those perimeter fields. You could have a grain chaser working as well, that would be pretty nice. But yeah, so we go along, just a nice huge Roman fields, really very similar to what you'd expect in certain areas of North America, that's for sure. Nice little bridge. And away we go. Nice looking grain elevator here. I love those old grain elevators. That looks really cool. Be awesome if there's like a train line around here that would run along by it and empty it out. What is this place on this side? Looks like another one. Valley Logistics. That might be where you sell your wool by the looks of things. Grumpy's Grain is next on the list as well, so we're going to ping up this side here. As you can see though, it is just huge, absolutely massive. You can just about make out in the very, very far distance where our yard is, that big white shed. And look how far away it is though. absolutely huge, and I am traveling at 60, 70 miles an hour. We're making very little progress up the side here, so it's just some really big fields here, a lot to get your teeth sunk into, and but with a little bit of detail where possible. It's not like they've completely left it of any kind of detail there, which I think is great. I really do like that, actually. Nice looking bridge as well. That's really cool. That is really cool. Excellent, onwards. So we're going to have a look and see what's in this top corner here. Even if you can see, this kind of map really would make sense for the largest equipment there is around. It's absolutely huge. It would allow you just to be able to really... Let's take field 13, the one on my left here right now. Even if you use like the largest air seeders, that's going to take you a while. Be really good to work in tandem on multiplayer, get a couple of machines into a field. All of this grassland that surrounds the fields as well, that would be really pretty neat to get involved with. Another nice old-fashioned looking grain elevator here, grain store. That looks pretty neat. I like that a lot, actually. Love the old buildings. Nice little town scene here. Church there, a few scattered buildings. One that's been built. Oh, we've got a placeable area by the looks of things. That's always nice to have. Gas station. Western Wear. Oh, that's the model. Okay. Nothing we can actually use. And Razor Sugar. So this is obviously where we're going to be coming up with all of our another sell point here, especially for sugarcane, one would imagine. Nice looking building though. That is impressive. Done a relatively good job with the borders as well, so the map feels like it goes on a little bit further there. It doesn't... Although if I zoom up, it does look like a bit of a drop off, which is not ideal. And we're going to come up to the dairy here as well. So this is just really a quick look around. I think there's a lot of potential here. If you are into and inclined to play on a North American style maps there, this will be something that really does appeal to you all. I can see the fascination behind it. I can. There's a Brit living in North America there. I do see a lot of... I have driven through an awful lot of countryside that looks like this, so I can understand the appeal behind it. I think you've just got to choose your machinery very carefully there, and you could... Gives you legitimate reasons to, like I've mentioned, to go big with a lot of equipment. I think that would be great to do. And then we'll swing down here. That looks like a pig yard there, so you can bring your hogs in. Awesome. Now as we're here, let's just stop as well. Let's have a look what it looks like to buy some land and see what the costs are. I imagine it's going to be pretty expensive. Let's just look at this little field here. £670,000. 1 million, 1.5. There's a lot of expensive land here, but as you can see with all these fields, there's a lot of grassland around the edge. You could quite easily plough all that out as well, drill that, sell it, and you're going to make a lot more revenue off your field. But yeah, so that's nice. And what I like is it is each individual field really for the most part there, so you can really be a bit more selective as what you want. You obviously start to build up around these, but with these initial blocks there, you get one nice large field and a couple of smaller ones as well, by the looks of things. So that is pretty cool indeed. Obviously as well, if you want to just go all arable, you'll plough out those two grass fields pretty quickly and get worked on them. But ultimately, yeah, this is Great Western. I do find it very interesting indeed. I'm probably going to have a little play on this on my own, see what I can get up to. But yeah. It is available now to download. I download this from Forbidden Mods. I'm sure it is across a multitude of different places, but do go and check that out there. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this style of map. Let me know what you think of the scale of this map as well. and if you'll get around to playing it or not. I'd be very interested to know. If you do want to play on this, let me know what your preferred machinery will be. Would you go for the big John Deeres, for the big buds, or do you have something else in mind? I have been Simulation for the Nation. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.